Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're live. I was sitting there looking at the stop broadcast button, waiting for it to change green or something. I must have missed it. Anyways, welcome to the show, guys. This is episode number 52 of Reezy Talks. And you know what that means, don't you? That means that I've been doing this show for a year. Excuse me. And I am I'm super excited. I am blessed that you guys have been watching the show this long. Let me see if I can pin. Can you pin a comment? No, you can't pin a comment. So this entire show, we're gonna do it. Yes, I see Kang Duck in the chat. You're the young gentleman that I talked to in Philadelphia. I see you out here still making videos. Keep it up, bro. Um, Anyways, this episode represents 1 year anniversary of me doing the weekly show. So, I see someone in the chat saying I should have a giveaway. Um, I don't have anything to give away, but that is a good idea. So here we go. If you stay tuned to the end of the show, I will give one of you guys an opportunity to get a free 1 hour consultation with me. That means it's just me and you on the phone for 1 hour. I'll answer any questions you have. I'll help you with your strategies for Amazon, social media, etc. And that's essentially what we're doing on the show today. So, um, first off, please smash the like button. I see you guys active in the chat. I appreciate you. And I'm blessed for that you guys tune into the show, or that you want to hear me talk, or pick up the knowledge that I'm laying down, or whatever. But I don't have a guest for you today. It's just me. And we're going to see how long we can keep this up. Maybe an hour, maybe longer. If you guys are new to the show, this show used to be called Money Talks, and it used to just be me on every episode. I did 29 episodes just myself, and a lot of these episodes were over 2 hours long, just taking calls and helping people on their questions live. And then after that, I started bringing on guests to the show, which I really like. It's a different dynamic, but I like it. I get to learn. You get to learn new things. The truth is, I said everything I know probably across those 29 episodes, but I know a lot of people don't go back and watch everything, or they need some help right now. So now is your guys' chance to get free help from me. All you have to do is call into the show. The number is 209-83 Reezy, and I'm hoping someone calls in here pretty soon so we can get the show going. How are you doing out there, Chris? Gage, what's up, Gage? We got JP3D, Dustin Ray, the art of everything. He says, is eBay slow now because I'm not getting any sales? I don't think that's the case. Certain categories might be slow. It depends on what you're selling, right? So like books are slow right now. It's a slow season for books. A lot of people don't understand that there is slow seasons for books. We got our first caller here. Hold on. Let's get to it. Hello, you're live on Reezy Talks. Who's this?
Yo, Reezy, what's up? This is Gordon from Mississippi, bro.
Hey, how's it going, man? I'm sipping on this new IPA, Deschutes, I think it's called. I never had it before, but it's good.
I'm not really IPA guy myself.
Get with the program, man. How can I help you, bro?
Well, man, I'm just coming off active duty military, and I've got a nice little bit of terminal leave built up, so I got a little bit of extra cash in the bank.
Awesome.
So I just started trying doing a little bit of flipping and reselling.
Nice.
I created a FBA account and an eBay account. eBay already hit my 10 limit. I went and did a little bit of a shoe sourcing at Ross's and learned a lot from that.
Your 10 item limit.
Yeah, 10 item limit on that.
So how long have you had your account for on eBay?
I created it probably in December, but I've never listed anything until literally a week ago.
Okay, but have you bought stuff?
Yeah, I have.
So you probably have some feedback, yeah?
Yes, I have one feedback.
Okay. So what you should try to do is call eBay and see if they'll lift your limits, your metrics. They usually do, especially since you've had it open since December. Your metrics, aren't looking so good from their perspective. They're going to look at, what you've listed, what you sold, and what your feedback is. But If they don't approve you, what you should do is you should start buying very cheap items just to get feedback. Because that's one of the metrics that they look at. They want to see that you maxed your slots out, and also that you have feedback. So what you can do is you can go search on eBay for something. For example, search for jewelry auctions ending soonest. Put the max price at 50 cents and select free shipping. And then you'll start to see stuff that's ending, dozens of auctions ending every couple minutes. And it's junk jewelry from China that Chinese sellers are selling at a loss to maintain their defect ratio. Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
And so then you're the other end of the transaction. You want buyer feedback. And so you're buying these low end jewelry items. So the one thing is that eBay will only give you one feedback from each seller per week. So keep track of who you're buying the items from, like make a little spreadsheet, and don't buy more than
people.
Exactly. So buy, 20 things, wait 8 days, and then you can use those same sellers again. And that way you'll at least have, 20 or 40 feedback by the time you call eBay. And since that's one of the metrics they look at, that will really help you. You should be able to get it listed, up to like 100, 200, or 500 items pretty quickly.
Okay, bet. Yeah, cool. Is it okay if I ask another question?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, quick. All right, I'm gonna do it. Everything you said to the T. FBA. I went sourcing. I had my Amazon seller app incorrect, set up incorrectly, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and fixed that. I don't want to go ahead and jump on something like Scout IQ and pay the subscription because I'm already paying the $40 professional.
Right,
I need to just source some items really well and just do it. That way, I'm not just racking up all this monthly subscriptions and I never get out there.
What are you selling on Amazon so far, or trying to sell?
I literally haven't done much. I went around the house and I sourced I went ahead and picked all my video games that weren't restricted and my books.
Did you request to be approved in any categories?
I haven't yet.
Okay, so here's one thing is that you don't have to be a pro merchant, and that's the $40 a month cost to sell FBA. You can still make shipments and send stuff into FBA. There's only two reasons you want to be a professional seller. One is because you sell 40 or more items a month, and because if you're not a pro seller, they take $1 extra out of every sale. And since it costs $40 a month, as soon as you hit that threshold of 40 or more sales a month, you're basically saving money by being a pro seller. And professional sellers can request to be ungated in categories that they are gated in. So for example, you can request to be ungated in shoes, and you will likely get ungated right away, but you will you'll still be brand gated by the certain brands like Nike, Adidas, but there's still a lot of shoes. There's a lot of brands of shoes, right? So there will be shoes that you could sell. But if you're not taking advantage of that, there's no reason to pay that $40 a month.
Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, good deal. Well, yeah, I guess I've hit up a couple of libraries, found a couple of books, and I'm just going to keep trying to do that. And then every sale I see at Target, the PX and everything like that.
Yeah, definitely, man. Just keep grinding it out. The name of the game with Amazon for new sellers is really you got to sell on eBay too, because there's just so much stuff that's restricted. But just start building up your inventory, finding out what you're not restricted in that you can sell. If you're going to be a pro merchant, make sure you search, go to Google and type category approval Amazon, and the link that comes up should be the page inside of Amazon. You have to be logged in, and then you'll they'll show you all the different categories, and you just request to be approved in as many as possible. Some of them will ask you for invoices. Just skip those for now. But a lot of them will approve you right away without an invoice. So that will get you going in more categories. And then there's other things that are not that difficult to get ungated in, like health and beauty or grocery or different things. You just need to find a wholesaler to buy, items from, and then submit your invoice to Amazon.
Got it. Man, thanks so much for all the knowledge, man. I first found you from Gary Vee, so appreciate
awesome,
it, man, and keep hustling, brother.
All right, will do, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Reezy.
Awesome. So someone called while I was on the phone. If you want to call back, I will answer this time. Was that too loud, guys? How was that? In my headphones, that call sounded a little loud. I just want to make sure we're good. Do we have any moderators in the chat today? What's up, Alexander? Alexander, yay. Dennis Schultz. Crypto Little said, I'm glad I turned my computer on. Me too, man. Buy cheap ebooks for feedback. That's also a good one. Hello, you're live on Reezy Talks. Who's this?
Hey, it's Jess.
Hey, Jess.
My only question for you today is, what is your favorite small items to sell? I work out of a teeny tiny studio space, and storage is always an issue.
Yeah, so I run a large portion of my business out of a 10 by 20 storage unit or a 15 by 20? I think it's 10 by 20. It's longer. But it comes in and it goes out right away, right? We fill it up and empty it 3 times a week. So, and that's with books. So if you're moving them quickly, if you're doing FBA with Amazon, you should be able to get it out quickly. But as far as what's small, I don't know, clothing doesn't take up that much space if you store it in crates. Shoes, like media, like DVDs, CDs, video games. I don't know. I'm not 100% on that one, but I think you should focus on.
But no, it's definitely doable in a small space.
Right. I think you should. Are you doing FBA?
Not yet. I should be though, from what I've been hearing. I'm pretty new.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, if you heard the previous call, all that same stuff applies to you as far as getting started on Amazon.
Right.
I have a video that I did. I think it's called How to Sell Books or something, but a lot of the information is really relevant to beginner Amazon sellers. So maybe listen to that one while you're doing eBay work or whatever. But
all right, cool.
Just I'd say just try to get it in and out as quick as possible so that you're not so worried about the space. But definitely, I mean, space is an issue. You're not going to be selling ice chests or anything. So
right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Thanks, man.
All right, thanks for calling, Jess.
Yeah, of course. Have a good one.
You too. Bye. Is the phone calls too loud, guys? It sounds really loud in my headphones. I don't know if Dr. Dre turned my headphones up too much or what. Yo, the Thriftologist, what is up? How you doing, Landon? It's good? Sound is good? Okay, just shrieking in my ears. Is this a Yeti microphone? It is. I call it Big Black. You like that? You're live on Reezy Talks. Who's this?
Hey there, Reezy. My name's Yvonne, and I'm from Michigan.
Hey, Yvonne. How are you doing?
Okay, how you doing?
Great. Is it cold up in Michigan right now?
Oh, it's so cold. It's brutal. It's bad. I'm so tired. I can't wait for the warm weather to come. Crazy.
Oh, well, hopefully it gets warm for you.
Yeah, listen, I want to thank you for all the videos and Instagram, everything. You give us so much information, and I just want to thank you so much for how much you help everyone, really, get going, get started, and you answer so many questions. I'm just so thankful.
Oh, thank you so much, Yvonne.
So I just have a quick question. Maybe you've, I haven't seen all your videos, so maybe you've answered this in the past, but I was just starting books with Amazon FBA, and
yep.
I find it really difficult to source. I went to a few book sales in my town. We have some pretty large ones actually at the library, and there are so many people there, with their scanners,
right?
And they're in line 2 hours in advance, and then with the textbook section, forget it. They're pushing each other. I can't get into that. I just don't want to get into pushing each other. So, do you think books? I mean, you sell books, right? So my question is books dead? But I guess if you're selling books, it's not. But
no,
I feel people also.
I still 90% of the units that we sell are books, and about 80% of the dollars that we earn are from books. So books are still good. you're right. It's very competitive and people can be rude, but you just have to find out where you fit in, right? So one of the things that I like to tell people that are new to reselling in general, and to probably to any type of business that's really competitive and has a low barrier of entry like reselling, is that if there's a good place to buy whatever it is, jeans, shoes, books, whatever it is, like let's say we're talking about like a Goodwill outlet or a library sale, people are going to be rude to you until they realize that it's not going to make you leave. Then when they realize that you're not going to leave, then they stop being rude because it's a waste of their energy. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just kind of, they just want you to make it think it's harder work than it actually is. And so they're going to create that barrier of entry by being rude, right? So you could wait it out. You could just get in there with them and maybe talk to the authorities or whoever's running the sale and say like, hey, look, these people are being they're being rude and they're being rough. I don't know if they're younger than you, or you can play the fragile woman card or whatever. Not that I'm saying you're not that I'm saying. So short story is I used to compete against this elderly lady, but she was quick and fast and strong, and she would actually lie and say that I was being rough with her, or that I threw a book and it hit her or something. And then they would basically be like, okay, well, don't go around her when you're shopping or we're going to kick you out. And so she basically got like a force field around me for that. So there's definitely ways to do it. I mean, maybe they are maybe they're not friendly with the library staff. So maybe you could become friends with them. Maybe you can volunteer with the library so that you can get access to the books before the sale. Or maybe you just find other sources in town that they're not going to look at, because the library sales are kind of like the low-hanging fruit, right? Or, maybe you figure out maybe you're not selling them on Amazon. Maybe you're taking the books that they're not buying on the bag sale day, and you're taking them to the used bookstore and selling them for $2 to $3 each to the used bookstore, There's all kinds of different ways, but every time is different, and you have to feel the situation out. But don't let them scare you. Most people are generally nice, but I think they try to play mean to scare you off. And if they are actually just total savages, I feel like you should be able to talk to someone about that, and maybe you'll have an advantage of somehow because you're being nice, because you're not being a savage.
Right.
But also,
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it also just depends. Books aren't going to be available everywhere. If you live in a college town, you'll have more books. If you live in an affluent area, you'll have more books. Rich people read more than poor people. They also donate more. So whatever affluent areas are great for donations. If you live in a vacation area, you'll have great donations, because what happens in vacation areas, people who live there eventually can't afford it and they move and they leave everything. Or people live there for a short while and then they leave everything when they leave, So, and all those things put together, and also literacy rate, right? Which is something you could look up on a map, literacy rate of different areas. And if you make like a Venn diagram with all those things, you can kind of like look at a map and see where there probably will be good books. But yeah, unfortunately, you just got to figure out where you fit in with them. But one thing that I know for sure is that if they're being savages, there's probably good profit.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I didn't think of that. You're right. I guess that's a good thing to know. Yeah, that's a good thing to note. Like that, yeah, it must be good profit then.
Yep, definitely. Because why else would they waste their energy? I don't think anyone wants to be. It takes a lot more energy to be rude than it does to be happy. And I don't, and like imagine you're being mean to people. You're putting out negative energy. So some of that is affecting you. You actually feel negative when you put out negative energy yourself. So why would you do that unless it was, worth it for you? So I'd say just hang in there and maybe put your elbow pads on.
Right. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate that.
All right. You take care. Thank you.
You too. Have a good day. Hopefully it warms up.
You too. Bye-bye. Yeah, hopefully. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, I missed a call while she was on. If you guys want to call in, I'm still taking calls for another 30 to 40 minutes. 209-83 Reezy. I believe that's 209-837-3399. If you don't have a question, at least just like prank call me or something. Don't leave me sitting here with dead air. Say we got another call. You're live on Reezy Talks. Who's this?
It's Alex.
Hey, what's up, Alex? Long time no talk. I'm mad we didn't link up. Exactly. We didn't link up in Mississauga.
Yeah, really sorry about that. I really couldn't make that one, though. Plus, it was a bit too far. My parents didn't really want to drive, or I couldn't really take any public transit there because then I'm really lost around there, so it'd be really weird for me.
Yeah. How far is that from whereabouts where you're at?
Actually, it's not bad. It's like 38 minutes from driving. A bus, it's going to take, I don't even know.
Yeah. So how old are you, Alex? How old are you now? Are you 15 now?
Right now, I'll turn 15 on April 17th. Right now, I'm 14, though.
Oh, cool. So Alexander is 14. You sell on eBay and Amazon, correct?
Yeah, I recently started trying to sell on eBay at least, and I've been making okay money there. So
awesome. Yeah. So do you have a question? Can I help you with anything specifically?
Yeah. All right. So this is a question I should have asked when I first started, but this is a bit weird. But when you're doing books, or at least started, did you get any like weird stares at you, or people asking questions about what you're doing and stuff like that?
Oh, of course, all the time. All the time.
People just ask what I'm doing, and like, I mean, I try to be honest with them, but then they ask me to like further explain. I try to like condense it, and I think it's a bit weird.
So usually, what I like to tell people is just say, I work for a company that buys books, and they go, oh, okay. And then they don't want to ask you anything else. And if they want to, like, the 1 in 10 person that's going to like press further, you can just say, you know, I'm not at liberty to disclose that, you know, I'm working right now and I need to get done, you know, or, I mean, you could say anything. If they're being really rude, sometimes they say, what are you doing with all the books? And I say, I'm going to eat them. And I just look them right in the eye and just dead stare. And they don't know what to say after that. And then they just leave me alone.
Right.
So, because but don't do this. Don't like act like you're trying to ignore them or be like discreet or whatever, because then they think it's a big deal. Most people just want to know what you're doing. They don't really want to do it themselves, and they're not really going to ask you like, what app are you using? Like, how you do this? How you do that? Like, will you train me like sensei? But you just say, just give them that little piece of information that they want without making them think that you don't want them to know what you're doing. And then they'll go, okay. And they'll walk off and they'll forget what you said right away.
Right. Okay. So at thrift stores, at least from Canada, I really don't see any competition, honestly. So I'm wondering, like, around where you are,
how
much competition do you have?
It's a lot of competition. So if you have a thrift store that has good books, if you're not friends with them, or you know exactly when they put the books out and you're there right when they put them out, they won't sit there overnight. So, I mean, by the time you come later that day, they'd be gone, right? So,
exactly.
You just have to be there when they put them out. And usually I would show up and I would help them put the books out. And then, or before they get there, I would have the area, you know, I'd clean up the bookshelves, have an area open for them to put the books into, because hopefully I was there the day before. And after I bought my books, I left a very clear, empty area of the shelf. You know that tactic?
Yeah.
So we call that, I'm going to share that with the audience real quick. We call that reesing the shelf. It's a tactic I came up with. So when you're at a thrift store, and you're done looking at your books, you consolidate all the empty space and all the shelves into one area, so that there's only one shelf or two shelves or whatever that have all the open space in one area. And the workers love you, because when they come to put the books out again, they just put them right there. They don't have to put 3 over here, 2 over there, 1 over here. And the best part is that if when you get back, they've already put the new books out, you know where they put the new books out. They put them there because it was easy for them to put them there.
Oh, okay. That really does make sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely. But it's so I tell people that like Canada and the UK, it's like going back in time in the United States, maybe 7 years.
Yeah. All right.
To where you don't have a lot of competition, but also a lot of the books that you're finding probably don't even have FBA offers, or you still have a lot of disparity between the FBA and the MF price.
Right. All right. One more question I have is how often do you utilize yard sales and local sales, like Kijiji and Craigslist, stuff like that?
Okay, so as much as possible, you only have so much time in the day, right? So you should definitely keep a running ad on Craigslist, I buy books, and you can delete it and repost it every day if you want to keep it at the top of the search, you know? But and all of those sites, you should always have the classified ad up. I buy books, you know, just keep that going, as well as even printing it out with tearaway phone numbers and pinning it up at the laundromat or wherever there's a message board in public where you can pin stuff up at.
Right.
You'd be surprised. You'll get a call, you know.
Really?
The more people that know that you buy books, you know, they'll just start flowing to you, right? So,
right.
Yard sales are great, but when I think about doing yard sales, if I only did books, I would be kind of bummed out because there's not a lot of books at many yard sales. I actually like going to yard sales because you get some good stuff, right? You like come up on like a whole bunch of video games or something. But it's not just books. So I like to use, there's an app, I don't know if it works in Canada, Yard Sale Treasure Map, and it indexes, I think it doesn't do all the yard sales, but it does like all the ones on Craigslist and maybe another source. And then you can make your map, you can go there and then just go check it out, man, see what they got. Yard sales are fun, but it can be a huge waste of time. So it's like, for me, if I have no other ways of sourcing that day, then I would go to a yard sale for sure. But if you don't have thrift stores where you live, you know, or you don't have a Goodwill outlet or whatever, then you probably should be hitting the yard sales when they're happening.
All right. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, that should be like all the questions I have then. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Hey, what's the temperature right now where you live?
About to check, it was like 3 to 4 degrees Celsius. I don't know about that to Fahrenheit though. So
can someone in the chat please find out what 3 to 4 Celsius is Fahrenheit? You're on it.
That's like 37.4 to like 39.2.
Okay, that's not
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I guess it's right above freezing. I should have known that. 32 degrees is freezing in Fahrenheit. All right, cool. Thanks for calling in, Alexander. Keep hustling, man. Are your parents proud of you or what?
I mean, yeah, they're like a lot more comfortable with it now, I guess. So
yeah, because you've been doing it for about a year now, yeah?
Yeah, I have.
Great. Awesome. Well, just keep going, man. You're only going to go up from there. Are your friends asking you questions yet?
Not really. I mean, they kind of see what I'm doing, but like I don't think they're really in the mood to like actually. I don't think they can be asked just to go out and then do it themselves. I don't know.
They'd rather play video games, huh?
Probably. I mean, I play video games sometimes too, like to be honest. But
what's your favorite game right now?
Right now, like it's a rising games like Fortnite, Counter Strike. I play a lot of different games.
Do you watch
right now,
do you watch Twitch?
Yeah. So like one of the biggest streamers right now, Ninja.
Yeah.
I watch him and like Myth, which is a different one.
So did you watch the Ninja stream with Drake?
I got to watch it for a few minutes, then I just left. I don't know, it was a bit weird because that day I was a bit busy doing something else. So
yeah. But so because that moment happened, I kind of realized that Twitch was important, and I set up a Twitch account. So you got to follow me on Twitch.
Right. Yeah.
It's twitch.tv/Reezy Resells. I'm only going to be playing old games that were made before you were born.
Right.
So if you guys
those games like have like different graphics, which I'm not really used to, but looks interesting. So
8-bit baby. So hey, if you're watching this on YouTube or listening to this on the podcast, follow me on twitch.tv/Reezy Resells. I'll be playing old vintage games, 8-bit, 16-bit arcade games, Miss Pac-Man, maybe some Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo. I don't know, but I need your guys' help deciding what kind of content I should put out on Twitch. So I don't know if you can comment on Twitch, but go on there and help me out, bro. I'm counting on you.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you. No problem. Thank
Later.
you so much.
Yeah, no worries, bro.
Later.
We should have asked him some more questions so we could get some insight into that 14-year-old psyche, right? That's the next generation. The lines are open again, guys. 209-83 Reezy, which is 837-3399 for those that don't know how to spell or don't have letters on their telephone. Maybe you call so many people, you know the letters don't wear off your phone. You're live on Reezy Talks. Who's this?
Hi, it's Annie.
Hi, Annie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm magnificent. I have a fresh squeezed IPA, and it's delicious.
Excellent. So my question's kind of a follow-up on something you were talking about with that kid just now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so I live in a very college dense area, and in fact I have like a huge university up the street from me, and I know the semester will end pretty soon, and I want to capitalize on the plethora of books that will be leaving the hands of the students. But I'm kind of a shy hustler. Like that whole Craigslist thing kind of
right.
wakes me out. I'll do it, but I was wondering if you have any like really cool ideas about.
I got a lot of cool ideas. So
textbooks.
So for one, if for this specific tactic of getting between the books when they leave the hands of the local college students, one of your best bets is going to be find out the Facebook groups for the college. So every college has at least one Facebook group, right? Maybe 20, I don't know. But at least one or two will probably be the main ones. Find those groups on Facebook, join them, and just make sure you post, hey, I'm willing to pay cash for your textbooks. I'll pay you more than the bookstore does. And the kids that were going to sell their books to the bookstore will contact you in DM and then just make deals with them right there. Obviously, also, you can post on Craigslist. You could run ads on Instagram or even on Snapchat that are based to the local area around the college.
Mm-hmm.
You could also maybe go talk to the bookstore and say, hey, what do you guys do with the books that you don't buy? Because the college bookstore usually doesn't sell online. They just buy back the books they're going to use next semester. But they have to turn away students who are trying to sell books that they're no longer going to accept. And then maybe you could get them to give your number out or hold them to the side for you, or maybe you get really lucky and they let you put a bin in there where people can donate the books that they don't want, you know? So here they come in with $100 textbooks. The bookstore doesn't want to buy them because they don't accept those books anymore. So they just say, no, we don't buy them, but you can donate them in this bin right here. And then they will fill that bin up. Trust me. Another one is, and this is not likely to happen. It depends on what the situation is with the campus bookstore, but you might be able to get a banner made that says I buy books and have your phone number or the number of a 1-800 service that you purchase, and train them, you know, to ask 5 questions and get the book ISBN numbers from the students and then forward those to you. And then you can call the students back and get a banner hung up in the common area of the college. It's unlike, I've actually never seen anyone be successful with that, because what happens is usually the bookstore goes, no, we buy books back. We don't want you doing that. So, but it's always worth a shot, right? You could make flyers, and this one's great for if you don't want to talk to anyone. You could just make flyers that say cash for books, I buy textbooks, put your number on there or whatever, your email, and you could go and pin it up all around the college on all the little message boards. Or you could slide it under the doors, like go at nighttime and slide one under the doors of every classroom on campus. Some of those, you know, professors will throw them away, but some of them will be seen by students. Or the other one, which you said you don't like meeting up with people or whatever, but you get a van, whether you rent it or whatever, and you get that banner made and you get it on the side of the van and you park the van sideways to where they can see it when they walk off campus, and you park across the street from the college as close as you can. And then you just do book buybacks right then and there. So they'll bring you the book, you'll scan it, you'll see what you can make off of it, and you'll offer them maybe 50% of the profit.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a sense of what college bookstores offer kids? Like what percentage?
It's pretty pathetic. It's pathetic. It's like 25% or less. The thing that I don't know if you're familiar with selling stuff back, but like, for example, these video game stores that sell new and used video games like GameStop, you can literally buy a $50 game, open it, play it once, bring it back and say, I want to sell it for store credit. And they'll say, okay, we'll give you $4 store credit. And kids are taking it. So it's like, they're pretty used to being disrespected on the offer. Someone in the chat right now, Jessica DeBoard, says it's really like 15%.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's really good to know because I have a lot of colleges that I could walk to.
Yeah, definitely. Get on it. Let me know how it goes.
Okay, cool. I will.
Yeah, contact me on, I know we're on YouTube, but the whole messaging back and forth on YouTube doesn't really work so well. So just shoot me a message on Twitter or on Instagram and I'll reply to you.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Thank you for calling in.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. Bye. That was awesome. So the line is open now. If you guys tried to call while I was on the phone, it goes straight to voicemail. So 209-83 Reezy. That's 837-3399. Someone in the chat says, One Man Riot says, when are you going to accept a charity boxing match versus Rake and Profit? He wants to fight you. I'll tell you what, I'm way too out of shape to fight Rake and Profit in a boxing match if he did want to do it, but I'll challenge him to a game of skate or a rap battle right now, any day. So I gave him two options.
Okay.
You're live on Reezy Talks. Mute your YouTube. And who is this?
This is Crypto Little. What's up, Reezy?
What is up? Make sure you mute your YouTube. Thank you so much for the super chat, Buffalo Shark Reseller. I really, really appreciate it. You should call in so I can help you out. What's your name?
This is Crypto Little.
Oh, what's up, Crypto Little? Sorry. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, man?
I'm good. I'm great.
So I just had a couple questions. Like for the new people out there that are trying to get into the book thing, is there like a website or something specific that you go to try to figure out if a book is worth selling, or do you just go to like eBay and Amazon and like just price check?
If you have an Amazon account, you can get the Amazon Seller app, which makes it extremely easy to look up prices. So you can use the camera on your phone to scan the barcode, or you can type in a product name. But that's the easiest way to do it, besides just looking it up on eBay. But most of us use third-party apps that make it more efficient than using the Amazon Seller app.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, man, there's got to be something. There's got to be a fast way.
Oh yeah. So some of these apps actually download the database of the books and the prices into your phone, and that means you don't have to wait for a signal to come back. And then we're using Bluetooth barcode scanners to scan the barcodes of the books. So I can generally scan a book and know if it's worth money in a second or less.
Oh yeah, that's what's up right there.
Yeah, it's really important because books, and this is important to all of you guys, and I want to stress this, with books and media, CDs and DVDs, your job is not so much to find the ones that are worth money as it is to get through the ones that aren't worth money as fast as possible, because it's going to be less than 10% of any lot of books is going to be worth money, and probably less than 5%.
Okay. Yeah, that's great information right there. I appreciate it. Just one more question.
Are you doing any type of private labeling, or are you just doing the books and the shoes? Or?
I am not doing private labeling. I should. I'm just with my active retail arbitrage business, and then I spend 80% of my time doing my personal brand, YouTube, and all that stuff.
Yeah, right.
It's hard for me to do new stuff, but I'm trying to get better at time management and scheduling, and get people to help me with the social media, so I have more time. But private label and wholesale are definitely two things that are on the table. I know I can do one of them because I did take on Merch by Amazon, print on demand. So I'm doing print on demand with Merch by Amazon and Etsy now. And I've already pretty much automated that with some virtual assistants. So once I get that going a little bit better, I will be probably using my time to get into private label or wholesale. Wholesale seems less scary to me because it's what I'm already doing. It's just getting direct accounts. But private label seems much more lucrative, and then more, every time I see someone who's really successful with private label, I don't really ever see them working, right? So that's kind of why I want to get into it. I want to be less bound by the specific product or searching for products. And I do know a couple really successful private label people like Matt Loberstein who are willing to mentor me. So as soon as I have the time, I'll be getting into that. I know it's not too late. But I personally, it's just you can only do so much stuff at a time. And Merch by Amazon is the last thing I took on. So when I fully get that off my plate, then I'll probably add one of those other things to my plate.
There you go. Master one thing and then move to the next.
Yep.
Well, yeah. I think you should definitely dabble in private label. I think you'd kill it, man. But I love the show. Hey, thanks for accepting the call, man.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
You too, man. Thank you. We're having a good Monday night, y'all. How is everybody out there doing, by the way? The line is open, 209-83 Reezy. One time Gary V was accepting, put your phone number in the chat and I'll call you. So I put 209-83 Reezy, and he picks up the phone and he starts dialing it. And then he goes, wait, that person said 209-83 Reezy. I'm not calling them. And I don't know if he just thought I was being too vain or if he just didn't want to figure out what numbers were from the letters, but it didn't happen. You're live on Reezy Talks. Who's this?
Reezy, it's Patricia Nolan Brown, the inventor. How are you?
Hey, you sent me a book, right?
I did.
Oh, awesome.
I stumbled into this whole reselling field. I was researching for my inventor clients, ways they could sell their products. And I thought Amazon is such a beast. And I started studying it, and I have fallen in love.
Oh, that is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I was born into it, but I love it also.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love your whole story. It's such an inspiration. Tell everybody about you.
Oh, thank you so much. What's hilarious is that my aunt is a vintage clothing dealer of 30 years. And when I was in kindergarten, I started living with her when my parents were in prison. I was living with my aunt. And she would drag me around to thrift stores, and I hated it. I hated it so much. I never wanted to go to I hate these thrift stores, and all I wanted was new clothes like the other kids. and now it's my dang life.
Well, you know what? You've been blessed. You have a real knack for helping people, and I just love you. You could have ended up in the bins yourself. You're doing such a great job.
Oh, thank you so much,
I love
Patricia.
watching you. But I just wanted to tell your viewers that, I started out, I invented a product after having kids. I never thought I'd be in that field, but I had to learn the whole business end of things. And I've always been an entrepreneurial person, and I love the business end of things. And I just want to say that this retail arbitrage is the best lesson you can have for any type of business. Yeah, anybody that's considering a business.
I honestly, I want to travel the country and teach it in high school. It should be taught in high school. I don't understand why it's not.
Yes.
They don't teach us.
I don't either.
I guess they're not teaching us how to do our taxes or anything else important. So, they could care less. But I know I could it would be a fun class. Kids would enjoy it. And a lot of those kids would come out of there, you know, with real business skills. Because a lot of kids like myself, even for example, I didn't really learn about reselling until I was getting into, you know, selling drugs. I mean, not like real drugs, just weed. But it's like you learn. Yeah, it's the exact same business model, except for it's way more risky, right? So if you're willing to do that and risk going to jail, you know, here's something else that can make you as much money or more, and it's scalable, and you're not going to go to jail. And you know, there's a lot of kids that are on the street that know more about business than people who graduated from college with marketing degrees. But these kids don't understand how they can apply it to the real world. So I would love to, you know, teach some of these kids some real world skills. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what was your product that you invented?
Oh, geez. Well, I'm best known for inventing the rear-facing car seat mirror.
Oh, the rear-facing car seat mirror. I've bought at least like 5 of those in my lifetime.
Oh, God. There was nothing on the market when I had my first daughter. And, you know, it drove me crazy because I'd reach my hand back there and pinch her cheek just to make sure she was still there. And I went home, and my mother said to me, "Why don't you invent one?" And I just, because I was always tinkering with things, making things. I was a graphic designer by trade, so I could actually see the product in my mind. And
And for the viewers who don't have children, a rear-facing car seat mirror is a mirror that you put on the back of the car so that you can see. And usually it comes with also a secondary mirror that you direct to it, and you suction to the front windshield or something like that, so that you look in that mirror. And it points back to the other mirror. You can use your rear view, you're saying.
Yeah, you just look into the car rearview mirror and you see the baby's face because it's up and out of the way of the baby.
And that's for the rear-facing car seat, right?
I also want to, So I want to tell you, your viewers too. So many people are naysayers, you know, comparing themselves to everyone. And I'm a little older than you, obviously, so I can say this, and I tell my kids this all the time. Everyone's so worried about what people think. And, you know, so many professional people told me not to move forward, including a patent attorney, including an accountant. They set me up the wrong way, including business lawyers. And I always went with my gut instinct, and thank God I did, because I never would have been where I am. And the message is just don't give up. You know, for even your last caller that said she's kind of shy, and you know, it's a matter of practice. You'll find your voice.
Right. Exactly.
If you enjoy what you do. Yeah. So I'm just congratulating you on your number 52.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I can't let you go. I got a couple of questions for you. I sense that you're trying to exit the call, and I can't have that yet.
Okay, I didn't want to take up too much.
No, I'm fascinated by. So you own the patent for rear-facing car mirror, or?
I got a patent on it. On the first version of it. The first version of it actually pinned to the upholstery, and it was double-sided Velcro because it was before headrests were in cars.
Okay.
As standard equipment. So I knew right away that the minute headrests came out, somebody was going to invent one and put it around that headrest. So I went to a patent attorney and I said, I want to come up with all the different variations I can and cover myself. To which he responded, well, you don't want to be your own competition. I wouldn't recommend that. And I walked out of the office and I said to myself, well, I do want to be my own competition.
Yeah, why not?
I went back and I did. So I ended up doing 3 patents on it, and thank goodness I did.
What kind of patents?
First version. All utility patents, you know.
What year was this?
The first one was in 94. The second one was in like 2003. And maybe I also did a version that sticks onto the baby car seat itself. And then I've had a few other products, but my advice to people now is don't run to the patent office. That's not what you do first anymore. And I didn't know that. So I had to figure out all these steps. And my mission is to help people not get ripped off through this process.
You know what? I would love to have you on the show. Can we schedule you on the show?
I'd love to.
That would be great. This is a good topic that a lot of people would like to know about. A lot of people, you know, myself included, I've had more good ideas than I can count, but I didn't act on them. And then only 10 years later, it comes around and I see someone with my idea. You know, I had the idea for the vending machine that vends portable chargers for your cell phone, like freaking
sure
8 years ago or longer, you know. And then
yeah.
last time I was at Disneyland, I seen they have one. You know, it's you buy a portable charger for a discounted rate, but you sign a contract with your credit card, and it comes with a return envelope so that when you're done using the portable charger, you put it in the mailer and drop it in the mailbox, and it mails back to them. And if they don't get it back, then they charge you the full ridiculous rate for the charger. But it's power on the go, you know, versus not having to wait. You know, imagine you're in the happiest place in the world and you're sitting on the ground in a power outlet charging your phone because your phone is that's ridiculous, right?
No, I'll tell you, you know, and I try to get the word out to as many people as I can. So I hope people are listening, because tons of people have tons of ideas and it's terrific, but they're afraid of the patent process. Don't run to the patent office, because you can protect your idea now for under $100.
How do you
patent?
With a provisional patent?
Yeah.
So you don't write it. You don't like write yourself a letter and mail it to yourself and don't open it. That doesn't count anymore.
Not anymore. But if you can't spend like the $67 it costs, you know, you shouldn't worry.
Right.
You have to protect it. You could always do non-disclosures, but those are individual. You know, one by one by one.
Right.
You know, so once you get a provisional patent application filed, you actually get patent pending status. And it gives you 1 year until you turn it into the full utility. But then the plan should be that you find a company that takes on those fees. So it's a very cool process now, and it's the first one to invent versus the first to file. It gets technical, but I'd love to come on, because you know what? It applies to private label. It applies to getting trademarks and protecting stuff on merch. It all applies.
Yeah, trademark is huge. I just talked to someone that told me they just successfully trademarked a very, very popular phrase that, you know, there is thousands of shirts on merch selling well with this phrase, but she found out it wasn't trademarked, so she trademarked it. And now that she has the paperwork, she's about to start forcing Amazon to take everyone's shirts down.
Yeah, it gets tricky. It's tricky, but I teach people how to do it all yourself. You can get a trademark. You can do it very easily online. And I have to use the disclaimer, I'm not a patent attorney, but I've got a bunch of videos. I was doing YouTube videos for years before all this came out with how to do stuff, because I would meet people crying at trade shows I was at that they were ripped off by these invention companies, and I said, "Oh my gosh!"
Right, I've seen those too, and I'd be like, "They're like, we'll patent your idea," and I'm like, "Wait, but you'll probably steal it too."
You have to read all that fine print, and that's how they make their money, solely by getting fees from the inventors.
So speaking about money, I have to ask, because that's what a lot of my followers are going to want to know. How much money did you make off of the baby mirror patent? I mean, I can't disclose any of that due to an agreement that I have. But it's if you find an idea. I was doing it on my own. Can we like generalize it? Was it like enough to buy one car or 10 cars?
There are hundreds of thousands worldwide with using my patent. And also Disney was in Sesame Street. They all licensed it at one point.
So you're retaining it, and they're all paying you licensing royalties.
I was getting royalties, and then another deal was struck after that. So it gets complicated. And
is it enough that you don't have to work anymore, or you still have to work?
No, hell, I'm on eBay now. No, I mean, I'm like the female older Gary Vee. I have to be doing something business wise.
But just to quantize this, could you live for the rest of your life off of the licensing fees?
It depends on how I would live. Now, I could live in a van. I could live under a rock. I could live in a mansion. I'll tell you this.
You're not going to give me a straight answer.
Usually with everyone that is an inventor and they've made one big hit, like a big movie, you know.
Right.
Usually at some point it kind of ends because you forecast forward and there are so many infringements that come out and it gets technical that way. But I got out at the right time when all the infringers were coming in. And I still do, there's a portion of it that is still royalty, and there's a portion of it that was bought out, and my patents were bought. So it's complicated.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely, I love hearing unique ideas because people can do it on their own. People can do everything on their own except up until the license agreement, and then you should have a lawyer, go over it. But I tell you all the terms that have to be in that license agreement. That's why I wrote a book. I said, I have to write this book because so many people are asking me. And it took me 31 tries to find an agent, and I was just going to give up. Well, I kind of was.
For the book.
It was a 30-second try, and she took it on.
You guys cannot give up. Don't give up. Everyone always gives up right before they succeed. I was listening to Tony Robbins today because I have the Personal Power 2 in my car right now. And he said, and I don't.
Reezy, you should be he should be listening to you. That's where I'm at.
Hey, everybody's down sometimes. So, but what I was gonna say was he was referencing Sylvester Stallone, and Sylvester Stallone got turned down by he said 1,000. I don't know if that's true, that number or not. Publishing producers for Rocky before someone finally accepted it. And they didn't. He only wanted to sell it to someone who would also cast him in the movie. The first person who accepted it, I think they said, we'll buy it, but only if you're not in the movie. And I'm pretty sure he ended up doing Rocky 1 for basically no money, just only to have himself in the movie and maybe $30,000 or something like that. But look up that story. There's a lot of inspiration in people that never gave up.
Yeah, and even the Mrs. Fields cookies.
Oh yeah.
She's in my book too. She talk about persistence. All these people like Julia Child that didn't start until her 50s. All of these people.
Or Colonel Sanders didn't start KFC till he was 65 years old.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
So it's not over till it's over.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. I got to go and let the next caller call in, but I really appreciate you. Send me an email, reezyresells@gmail.com, and we'll talk and we'll book you for the show.
I will. I'd love to help your audience because, like I say, I hate when people are getting ripped off.
Oh, me too.
It's the worst. And there's no need of it.
Definitely not.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you for calling. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so if you called during that call, I'm sorry that was a longer call. I felt like it was worth it. I enjoyed talking to that woman, and we could all learn from her. So I am getting another call. Hold on. Call again, because if you were calling right now, it seems to be going to my laptop for some reason and not my phone. But call again, and it should work. 209-83 Reezy.
Thanks for the fast pickup. We asked you to let us know that you're not a voicemail system.
What? How are you going to do this to me?
This call.
How are you going to do this to me, bro?
You're going to my laptop.
Hello?
Not my phone. Hey, Reezy, how you doing?
Good. Please mute your YouTube.
Yeah, I just did.
So, first off, did you know your phone is screening your calls for you?
Really?
Yeah, I had to press 1 to accept the phone call from you.
That's so weird. I'm calling you straight from my iPhone.
That is very weird, iPhone. Why you? Yeah. Your iPhone just tested my gangster.
Hey, you got that one.
How are you doing? Welcome to the show. How can I help you?
You've already helped enough.
Oh,
I'm
awesome.
sitting here at UC Santa Cruz.
Oh, you're in my neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a really funny story. So I got into retail arbitrage, and I was hitting up Toys R Us, Marshalls in Santa Cruz, and I was just going on YouTube, learning a bunch. I saw one of your videos. I was like, oh my God, that place looks so familiar. Because I don't know if you had told people you were in Santa Cruz at that time.
Right.
I think I heard it in one of your older videos. But yeah, I saw it and I was like, no way, this guy's in Santa Cruz. So
yeah, you're like, no way, I'm taking. You're like, no way, I'm taking this guy's shoes from Marshalls.
Yeah. I was watching where all the spots you hit up, trying to go back and trying to find the same deals and all that. And I was like, there's no way I could compete with this guy. He's got everything on lock. Awesome. But yeah, I still managed to find some things.
Oh, for sure. We can't all be at the right place at the right time every day.
Exactly. Yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to share.
So are you a student at UCSC? So you're just here seasonally, or what?
Yeah, I am there seasonally. I'm originally from the Bay Area, so not too far away, so I can take a lot of the learnings and implement them in my hometown.
Yeah, sometimes we like to say this is the Bay Area. Technically, it's not, but it's the South Bay Area.
It is the South Bay area.
So hey, how long are you you're in town till June then, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
So do you follow me on follow me on Instagram?
I do.
Okay, so send me a DM and let me know that you're the dude from UCSC. We are going to have a local Santa Cruz meetup, a reseller meetup. It's going to be the first week of April.
Awesome.
I'm probably not really going to advertise it too much because it's not like a huge deal. It's just friends having some drinks, maybe having some pizza, and we all just talk shop, but there is maybe 10 other resellers in different forms, clothing sellers, book sellers, Amazon, eBay, whatever, Poshmark, that live in the area, and we get together every once in a while. So if you're here, you should link up and meet up with us all.
I'll definitely make the time for it because, it'd be great to meet you. I was hoping one day we'd run into each other at Toys R Us. I'd be like, hey, oh my God, you're Reezy. But yeah, looking forward to that day. So
what's your name, by the way?
My name is Rohan.
Rohan. Awesome. Nice to meet you, man.
Thank you. You too. Well, you have a good one. I'm going to let you continue on with the show.
Okay. Yeah, definitely, man. So, hey, don't sleep on that. Send me a DM on Instagram and remind me you're from here, and I'll make sure that you get on the list for the local meetups.
Awesome. Thank you, Reezy.
All right. See you later, Rohan. Bye. Man, he seemed really nice, but he's out here taking my shoes from Marshall's, so I don't know what to think about that one. If you guys haven't caressed the like button yet, please caress the like button lightly. The number to call is 209-83-REEZY. Keep calling and making it easy. You're live on Reezy Talks. Who's this?
What's up, Reezy? It's Tyler from Pennsylvania.
What is up, Tyler? How are you?
Good. How's it going, man?
Good. How can I help you, bro?
So whether it's a Goodwill, Community Aid, or book sale, what do you do when you're on database mode and you're out and about and you don't have service when you're trying to scan books and like you're trying to go on Amazon to see like other listings?
What do you mean when you're on database but you can't double check because you have no service?
Yeah, like when you're trying to pull
okay,
up Amazon.
That's actually a great question. So if you can't double check, you have to trust your spider sense. That's it. So you have two choices. You either can overbuy or underbuy, right? You can either buy too much stuff because you think they're worth money, but you can't double check, so you're not sure. Or you just pass on all the ones that you're not sure about. It's pretty much your only option. I would say overbuy would be better, and keep your other channels of sales open. Do you have a used bookstore that you can take books to? Because chances are you probably bought a book, maybe it's still good to sell, it's a popular book, but it's not worth money. You were wrong, right? But you could sell it for $1 or $2, or you have a flea market once a month, or you have a yard sale once a month, or you put the books together into lots of 5 and sell them on eBay. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I would prefer to overbuy, but just the other thing is that you can look at there's one more like in-depth step to this. You can look at the supply and make a highly advanced judgment call based on the supply. Like how many used offers are there, right? Because if you want to look at the FBA offer and there's 100 used offers, merchant, there's probably a good amount of FBA offers. But if there's only 7 merchant fulfilled offers, there might be a good chance there's no FBA offers or only one. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So you can use that, and then luckily now we have average rank on database, which we didn't used to have a long time ago. Average rank didn't even exist until a couple years ago. And database just in the last year, average rank on database. And then thanks to Scout IQ, which came out with eScore, and then FBA Scout or FBA Scan copied them and added, a sales count. Either way, that's a huge metric, right? And you have that too. So, maybe it looks like it can make money, but you're not sure, but it has a E-score of 100, meaning it's sold, at least 100 times in the last 6 months. So you're fairly certain that even if you can't sell it, someone will walk up and want to buy it from you for $2.
Right. Definitely worth it.
Really your only option, I mean, there's more ways to sell books than just eBay and Amazon. And if you're getting them for cheap enough, you should be able to figure out how to sell them. Like maybe your neighbor likes sci-fi books, so you pick up sci-fi books for 10 cents when you find them and sell them to your neighbor, just there's so many different ways. You just gotta get yourself in the grooves, you know what I mean?
Right, I got you, man.
Awesome.
All right, cool, man. That's everything for tonight, man.
All right, thanks for calling, man. Smash the like button.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Woo! The phone lines are open again. It's 209-83 Reezy. I have some instrumental beats lined up just in case we have enough dead air. I might have to go and play some instrumental beats while we wait. Excuse me, I have a beer burp. This Deschutes IPA is burpy. You're live on Reezy Talks. Who's this?
Hey, Reezy, it's Isaac David Burgos, long-time listener, first-time caller.
What is up, my man, Isaac David Burgos?
Oh, man. I just want to say...
hey, real quick, bro, real quick. Is this your first call-in? You better mute your YouTube.
Yeah, I had to walk away, but so 1 year anniversary, man. This is big. Let's talk about it. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. Thank you. If you guys haven't figured it out yet, this is actually Big Mike on the phone trolling me.
Yeah, your biggest fan.
So get this.
Big.
Hold on. I gotta let him know the inside joke. The name Isaac David Burgos was the name on a fake ID that I made him in high school. I made this fool a fake ID with a picture I got off of Google, and that picture was a driver's license that said Isaac David Burgos. So it was his face on that ID, and I spent like a whole day making a perfect ID so he could get into a show that was 18 and up because he wasn't 18 yet because Mike's a couple years younger than me. And we get to the line to get into, it was a Tech 9 concert before anybody knew about Tech 9 back in Kansas. We get to the line, we get in the I get in, they check my ID. Mike hands them his fake ID, which is in his wallet because I think it was just a piece of paper and he didn't want to pull it out. And the security dude's holding his ID. He gets asked a question by someone else and doesn't ever actually look at the ID and just hands it back to Mike, and then we walk in. So we were stoked we got in, but it was hilarious because the dude didn't even look at his ID, and we were like laser eyeballing him. But anyways, that's the story about Isaac David Burgos. What's up, Mike?
Not much, man. Just wanted to call and say congratulations. 1 year, man. You did it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You did it.
Thank you, man. I'm out here doing the damn thing.
But before I called in, I did hear you mention it. I called it. It was like you knew I was calling. It said that you had some instrumentals lined up just in case. And,
I do.
It's appropriate, Mike. It's the 1 year anniversary. Bro.
I know.
I'm gonna cut this short and let you get to it.
I'm feeling kind of like a Super Saiyan right now. I'm really excited.
All right, power up. I'm out late.
All right, late. Big Mike, always coming out here trying to be funny. 209-83 Reezy. Karina Stevenson, also in Santa Cruz. I definitely want to link up with you too. Send me a DM and let me know you're local, and I'll get you involved in the local meetup group, okay? You're live on Reezy Talks. Who's this?
Reezy, what up, man? This is the Buffalo Shark Reseller. My name is Bryce.
It's Bryce. What is up, Bryce? What was your Instagram?
Oh, yeah, well, my YouTube channel is it's Buffalo Shark Reseller.
Buffalo Shark. What is up? Shark, half buffalo, half shark, half man.
Driving, I'd be drinking with you, man.
Oh yeah, don't
Appreciate
drink
all the
and drive.
content.
We don't support that around here.
No, I can't afford that anymore.
Not good. I got one of those myself though too. I'm in the club.
Yeah, I got one. I'm not gonna get
Good.
no more.
That's how we learn. You get burned, you learn.
Right on. Well, I got a question about, I know that you've been doing a lot of work with your personal brand. You're also full-time reselling.
I'm trying to bust out into that personal brand also. Last month or like the last 2 months, I put out 50, 60 videos.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm trying to keep up with my reselling because that's how I make my money.
Of course.
I'm so divided. Yeah, I'm so divided on my attention that it's like one or the other is suffering.
So I'm
not in a position where.
Here's my advice. Here's my advice for you. You only have two options.
Yeah.
Either slow down the content to where you can produce it at an appropriate level, because 50 to 60 videos in 2 months is more than I put out, right? And so that's a good amount of content to put out, but it seems like it's too much for you at this time. So you need to hire someone or multiple people to help you with your reselling business so that you have more time to work on your personal brand. Or you need to put out less videos. Or, excuse me, I burped. Or you need to make more raw videos that are just live videos that are maybe while you're actually working, like double dip on your time, do your work. This is how we pack a shipment while you're actually packing a shipment, and don't overproduce it, right? Document, don't create, just like Gary Vee says. But honestly, the content stuff takes a lot of time. I make 80% of my money from actually selling stuff, and I make 20% of it from YouTube and affiliate marketing and all that stuff. But the personal brand, the YouTube, all that stuff takes 80% of my time, way more of my time.
Yeah.
And thank God I actually like it and enjoy doing it, which is why I push so hard on it, because I hope that maybe someday I could do just that, just teaching people, just helping people, just making videos, and not have to actually sell stuff. Not that I don't also like selling stuff. I think it's probably the best way to make money in today's day and age. You don't have to have a boss. You don't need a ton of capital to get started. You could do it anywhere.
Yep.
But and it is kind of fun. At least the shopping part of it is fun for me. I really dislike the listing, the making shipments, the packing orders, etc., which is why I recommend outsourcing that stuff first. But I don't, I will, be on my phone answering DMs or coming up with ideas for videos or constantly, so much so that, I could see my wife wanting to divorce me over it. But I would never work that much just to get money. I don't know. Everyone's different. Everyone has a different financial thermostat. But for me, I grew up really poor, and I would much rather be happier making less money than be less happier making 10 times as much money. So for me, I believe in the long haul. It's important, the personal brand. If you wait 5 to 10 years, you might not have an opportunity to build a personal brand. It just might not work, right? So maybe in 5 to 10 years we're VR. It's not face to face like Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. And then I can't look at my eyes at your eyes. And so you don't know I'm authentic and I'm real. And it's not as easy as it is now. The people who are going to win in the VR era are maybe the computer nerds that know how to make good 3D models and textures. And we'll be in the VR land. And, I'm the best salesman in this VR world, but I'm walking around like a stick figure and can't get no attention. You know what I mean? And I got to buy a VR model from this nerd over here, and he's all buff. He won't even sell me the buff one. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but I know that right now we are in a bubble, a personal brand, and if you have some kind of knowledge that can attract people to come to you, that you can provide value in, I highly recommend doing that and growing an audience around that. And you can make money being honest, helping people, whether it's through YouTube or affiliate marketing or courses or live training or whatever it is. You can do it and feel good about it. But I don't know how long that's going to last for. So, like right now, there's a girl somewhere who could be the next Kim Kardashian, not because she was born into that family, because she spent a lot of time on her cell phone doing social media.
Mm-hmm.
And it's important to take advantage of that stuff. So if you really have the passion for it, you'll figure it out. But the mechanics of it are such that, you need to keep that money going, or maybe you're going to make less money and eat top ramen. I don't know, whatever works for you. Right. So
Yeah. Okay.
I think you should hire help as soon as possible, and maybe look to some virtual assistants in the Philippines to help you with any time aspects of the personal branding that can reduce your time invested.
Gosh, I really appreciate that response. I got a lot of value out of that, and I'm going to do exactly that because I'm like you. I love the sourcing. I don't like anything else. I love the personal branding, but that's really it. I'd rather help people.
How old are you?
If that's what I could do. I'm 32. I'm kind of in the same boat as you. Like I've got a 6-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old married, but still trying to get traction. Just on, I just know the job thing wasn't going to work for me.
Right.
I was working at a bartending, so bartending, DUI. Hey, these you got to kind of look at things in the long term. So that's why I started, reselling, and I started following you, and I'm like, all right, I can relate to this guy.
Yeah, definitely, man.
So,
well, I wish you success. Send me a DM on Instagram so we can connect and remind me who you are, and I would like to keep in touch with you and follow your hustle.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for your advice.
No worries. Have a good day.
Yeah, take care.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
All right, guys. The phone call is open, but real quick, I got to call Rosa, and I got to get her to bring me my laptop cord because my laptop's going to die, and I don't know what happens if your laptop dies while you're live on YouTube.
Hello.
Hey, babe, can you bring me my laptop power cord, please?
I'm looking for it.
It's plugged into the power strip. I have 2% battery.
All right. That sounds good. Okay, I found it.
All right, thank you. So hopefully this is the Hanukkah 2% and lasts us a little while. Let me turn Bluetooth off. Maybe that will save me some power. Let me see if I can turn the brightness down. Maybe that will save me a little power. 209-83 Reezy. Give me a call and here, plug it in. Right, I got that end. All right, hold on. Emergency. Come say hi real quick. It's the 1-year anniversary. They want to see you. Come here. Come here. No, come over here.
Like a mess.
It's okay. You're a beautiful mess. Come over here. Come here. Guys, welcome Rosa to the show. Have you met Rosa? Do you guys know who Rosa is? Welcome Rosa to the show. They are very happy to see you. Come here. Come here. Don't go anywhere. I know, but first you need to come over here and say hello to the audience. Come down. No. Come down. Look, you're wearing a Jayhawks hoodie too. We are in the building.
Hello.
We're in the building right now, Rosa. Do you know what in the building means?
It's not outside the building.
It's not outside the building. So I did wait, don't go anywhere. I did 52 episodes. What do you think about that?
Wow.
52 episodes. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Rosa? Can we get some hashtag we want Rosa? We need a hashtag we want Rosa. And especially, look, you're wearing that Jayhawks. We're going to the Final Four, baby.
Are we?
We are. Jayhawks.
I haven't been watching.
Rosa's in the house. Wiley G said the Kijiji couple's in the house. We're going to need some We Want Rosa hashtags real quick, guys. Let me get at least like 5 real quick. We Want Rosa. Moose hit you with the hearts. Look at loving Rosa. Love you, Rosa. Rosa stay. We want Rosa. Thanks for taking down Duke. Duke loses. America wins. Hi, Rosa. You got 5 roses. Hashtag Reezy is lucky. I'm extremely lucky, honestly, to have this woman deal with my bull stuff for this year's going to be 18 years, babe. This year we will have been married for 18 years. Where do you want to go for a 20-year wedding anniversary?
Nap.
You want to take a nap? Oh my God. Get out of here, you dork. Thank you for making a guest appearance on the 1-year anniversary episode. Appreciate that, Rosa. So I'm going to need some more people to call in. The number is 209-83 Reezy. So call the number 209-83 Reezy. Would appreciate that. Would also appreciate you gently brushing the like button. Brush the like button gently. Don't hurt it. Be kind to the like button. Casey said, y'all too young to be married 18 years. So we got married when we were 16. So do the math. We've been married. It's easy because we've been married since the year 2000. In the year 2000. Does anyone remember that Conan skit? In the year 2000, we were married in high school in the year 2000, which means that in August of this year, we will have been married for 18 years. 18 years. 209-83 Reezy. Please call in so I can help you guys get all in, answer more questions until you're ballin', and then help you get your wallet swollen, which is a new version of swollen. It's called swollen. Brian says he smashed that button so hard. Where's the love button or the half buzz button? Awesome. Hey, I'm glad this show worked out because, to be honest, I didn't come up with the idea to take it back until I realized that I wasn't going to have anyone for the show and I might have had to cancel it. If you know me, you know I'm the world's worst planner, and I'm just not that. I need help, guys. So I'm excited that it worked out or that you guys are liking it. But I would like to let you know that I think we are. I don't know how long it's been, but I'm going to assume it's been like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'm not sure. Does anyone know how long we've been live for? I can't tell from my end. But please let me know. And if the phone doesn't ring pretty soon, I'm going to be disappointed. You're the flippin' Fraser. I think I'm going to just start playing some of these beats. So this dude sent me some beats. This was Rodney Laurent, twitter.com/DJ Triumph, soundcloud.com/DJ Triumph. He sent me like 15 beats, and a couple of these beats were all right. I mean, a couple of them were pretty good, actually, to be honest. Let me see if y'all can hear this real quick. I don't know about this one. I wasn't feeling that one, guys. I'm going to have to hit up another one. Hold up. That one's kind of tight. That one's kind of tight. That one's kind of tight. What do you guys think? Can you guys hear the beats? I don't have a theme song. Oh, I heard some kind of bass elements. These are short songs, though, man. These are, what are these, like 56 seconds? Hold on, something good's about to happen. Trust me, something good's about to happen. Hold up. I think I could work with this. Yo. I think I could work with this. I feel like I have a purpose. 52 episodes. Let me show you how I'm working. Yo, this is a Mad Versus from a G. This is the 1 year anniversary. Reezy talks. You know, the boy got bars. I'm spitting it down from the ground all the way to the stars. That's like Elon Musk. You know, a G must drop knowledge, grab a mic, instrumental, and bust. Yo, I'm have to go through and rust. That's like oxidization. Yo, this is my station. I'm freestyling on the mic with no innovation, no hesitation. It was time to do it, so I came through. This is inspired by the fluid. This is the Deschutes IPA. Either way, y'all better stay for a couple minutes, because I'm about to play until infinite. There's no limit. The buzzer will never beep. Yo, y'all know the price is cheap, but the entry is expensive. Don't make me put a dent in it, kid, because I'm coming around clearing out the inventory where you live. This is like some retail arbitrage. This shit is real, because 9 to 5 is straight tartar sauce. Yo, that's SpongeBob. Y'all coming down, shave me round like a ghost. I'm coming through the host with the most. Y'all better put some butter on my toast and add a super chat. Y'all, I thank y'all for that, because there was a 5 and 20. I'm out here getting a little bit of money. YouTube is a lot of hard work, but it's berserk and I like it. Yo, I might freestyle but never write it. Come through and I'm not typing. This is not the key styles. This is just me wild, being a full-grown child. Yeah, Rosa got 3 kids. I'm one of them. Y'all know I'm coming through. I'm running, son. Even after I eat the Elvis sandwich. Yo, your man's quick. I might have to come through and do a handstand that's sick, but I don't break no more. Thank you for the super chat, Valerie. I appreciate that. Came through with the YouTube freestyle. I finally freestyled on YouTube, guys. I don't know why it took me so long to do it. Jordan Ellingson said Dr. Reezy is loose. All right, so this is how it's going to go, guys. I'm going to rap, and you're going to tell me what to rap about. You got it? Do you guys got that? I'm going to rap. You guys are going to tell me what to rap about. You got it? Do you guys got my back on this or what? Tell me you got my back. Wait, we did that one already. Let's try this one. Here we go. We got to get another beat. That's too fast. That ain't for the Reezy status. What sucks is that I have to do these copyright-free beats. Not that homies' beats suck or anything, but I got to do copyright-free beats only. Only. Hold up. I like this certain trapness to a beat, right? All right, here we go. Yo. Upscale Sales wants me to rap about Amish farmers, but I don't know nothing about that, so I'm gonna have to disarm her. Take my armor off and roll around naked, drinking all kinds of coffee. That juice is sacred. Wordplay. Yo, that's an absurd day. It's a 1-year anniversary. Yo, I'll rap about Amazon and FBA and selling ish. Y'all, the game, I be telling it. I'm putting it out, so I hope you picking it up. Tune into Reezy.tv and find out what's up. Hopefully you subscribe and then you tick the bell, because if not, I think you might just be taking an L. That's your own loss. That's nothing to do with me. You got old underwear? That's kind of stinky. Got pork rinds? Yo, that's crunchy. Miggity Mike gave me $2. That's digital money. Rap about how I came up on FBA. That was 14 years ago. That was not a day. That was a long time ago. That was a way. Amish people are only Amish after coffee because I saw one guy had a Keurig. Yo, that's Gary V. Yo, have you heard it? That's the message. Don't make me have to hit up the test quick, because I'll pull a bass out of the lake. Yo, don't make me have to break your neck and hit you and put you in check, even though we're playing chess. Watch me, Amazon is the best. Yo, true name, Larry, Operation Scary, 10 mil a year. Yo, is that even real? Yes, I saw it, and I had to look into the mirror. I said, what's up, dog? You chilling? Yeah, you illin'. Positive vibes, never being a villain. Yo, Miggity Mike sells old shoes or new shoes. Either way, it ain't the blues, because he quit the 9 to 5. Toss it in the trash. Wiley G's from Colorado. Y'all don't have to ask. Cindy says, LOL. Upscale Sales says drug dealers. Either way, I'm just putting out the feelers. I'm being realer than real. Y'all about to feel how Reezy feels. Yo, you got merch by Amazon? That's a huge opportunity. Don't just ignore it, because that's like immunity to profit, and you don't want it. Don't stop it. Drug dealers dealing espresso? Yo, talk it. Putting shots out on the corner. That's a new kind of shot in the hood. Y'all know that it's up to good. That's the sweet bean. Y'all know I'm on the street team. Don't mess with me, because I'll be doing the same thing. Jayhawks, Rock Chalk, we're going to the Final Four. MCs don't need to know no more. Open the door, but don't close it. Just suppose it. I'm like Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat. I froze it. Get over here. Scorpion. You got golden doodles or rags to riches? I like noodles. I like top ramen. I'll have to hit you off the top ramen. Top rhyming. Bombing. Simple Simon. Like American Idol. Where's Simon at? Yo, where's Simon at? Yo, I'm about to have to sandblast the paint like my boy Leroy Wells. Reezy knows how to spell, because I won the spelling bee. Let me start the beat over and keep going, G. Yo, 52 seconds. Y'all know it's time for me to reckon. I check all you fools just like I was playing Tekken. Back in the arcade, I'll send you back to the dark ages. Yo, I spent time turning pages, and it made my skin hella wrinkly, because that shit got chemicals in it. Can't think of the word. I think it's formaldehyde. Yo, that's absurd. All up on your skin. It's time for me to get in. Savannah wants to be friends. We could be friends. Just don't tell Rosa. You in Fort Collins? Yo, I'm playing. I'm supposed to keep MCs laughing. Y'all don't know what's happened. If you ain't flipping, you slipping. Just put the tip in. Don't be tripping. Yo, I'm just ripping off of the top. Reezy, don't stop. I'm the rap god. I don't think Rakin even wants none. Nah, he don't want to even come at me. But I declined the boxing match, and I prefer to have a skate match, a freestyle. Yo, Steve Irwin. That's ironic when you got stabbed by a stingray. Yo, where the gators at? Don't flee, they don't come my way. That's why I'm not in Florida, even though it's the thrift mecca. Crypto little, got big money. That's hecka ironic, because it's little, but it's big. Either way, y'all know that Reezy's the kid. Smash the like button. It's okay, I know you already did, because you're the homie, and you came through just because you know me. Yo, I keep it roaming with bars on my cell phone. Yo, I'm never left hell alone, just like Kevin on Home Alone. Yo, we the wet bandits. I know these MCs can't stand it. Yo, these transvestite rabbits coming through with bad habits. Yo, I'm have to hack it like a magician. I'll cut it in half. Either way, I'm about to rap. Yo, I hope some of y'all at least laugh. Brian's dead. Yo, get the CPR instead and shock him and bring him back to life. Yo, I'm about to put the tip in. Yo, freestyling every time. Y'all know that I'm ripping. Landon just came back at the right time because I'm about to drop the right rhyme. Yo, I'm about to drop like 9 lines, like Tech 9, technical kitty cats, 9 lives. Yo, I could get with that. Kids taking puberty blockers. Either way, what the heck is that? Yo, we just start the beat over again and come back and snap your neck back, just like a snapback. Yo, I'm about to have to track back like I lost my steps. Find it. Yo, I'm coming through. I hope y'all don't mind it. I'm freestyling off the top. Coppersmith's jalapeno beer is bomb. Yo, that's from Fort Collins. Hope y'all just quit stalling. Just drop some beats, but don't be like Henry Stalin. That might not be the first name. Either way, that's not the first way. Don't be doing that stuff because that's bad stuff to do. Not today. That's some Hitler shit. That's some Trump shit. Y'all know I don't support that shit. That shit's not good. Don't be bringing it to my hood. The wandering albatross says, yo, it's running out. Luna, she's a cute little tuna. But don't run around and make you have to hit you with the spooner. Tap you against the head. I'll leave MCs dead and grind it so smooth like the edge of a ledge. 90 degrees, hoping that your mind will freeze. But you don't want to step into the cipher against Reezy because that would be a move that would be bad. You'd have to stop and call your dad. You don't want to get into it. Yo, you'll just lag like a bad internet connection. You'll get lost in the section. I'll have to cut you up on the bars. That's like a dissection. I'll pull your intestines out. I'll wrap them around your neck. Yo, what you expect? I'll leave you hanging off the side of the road. You're looking just like a chode. You'll have warts just like a toad, but you won't make me trip out because you're not a cane toad. Either way, my brain is about to overload. Like I was in the Matrix, like I just had a facelift, like I was on YouTube live doing something that was nameless. Freestyle. I dare any reseller to try to come against me on the freestyle battle tip. I don't think they want to have to do it because I'll come through straight sipping the dish shoots fluid, right? Y'all know that I know the way, and either way, you'll get ripped if you touch my spaghetti today. I'll rap about memes and grumpy cats. Yo, you and your mom, yo, that's kind of fat. Sorry, didn't mean no offense. I'm just rhyming. So sometimes I say some stuff that people don't be minding, but I don't mean it because I'm just not pre-screening. It comes off the top of the head, and I just straight knock them dead and leave my laptop chargers wrapped around the top of your head because it keeps your head warm. Because you were kind of cold in the middle of winter, like my girl that called from Michigan. Yo, she was late for dinner, but I'm glad she called on to the show because it's episode 52. It's the year anniversary, though. Yo, we ain't getting no dough because this YouTube game is 2 years in and it's kind of slow. Either way, I love doing it. I'm happy that everyone could be here and we got more than 2 in it. We got a bunch of people listening and I'm freestyling and dropping knowledge, and I didn't go to college. I dropped out of high school and I'm not about to apologize. Woo! All right, I think I'm done rapping. I don't even know what happened right now. Yes. Happy 1 year anniversary to me. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to the show for a whole year, for 52 episodes, whether it's on the podcast or the YouTube live show or whatever. I appreciate you. I appreciate your attention. I think I'm going to cry right now. I appreciate you smashing the like button. I appreciate you guys allowing me to do this, right? So if you watched this and you want me to rap more freestyle on YouTube, like how we were just doing it, comment down below. Or maybe I should be doing that on Twitch. I don't know. I don't want to confuse my YouTube channel while, you're just trying to get Amazon knowledge and all of a sudden there's this crazy white boy dropping mad bars. That won't make a lot of sense, will it? So, yeah, maybe it should be on Twitch. I don't know. But Wiley's in the chat. He's an admin. Wiley is my graphic designer / lead brand manager, and he helps me look slick on the internet with all my graphics and stuff. So shout out to Wiley G. And he's asking for you guys to leave a review on my Facebook page. I'm going to ask for you also to leave a review on my iTunes podcast page. Also, if you guys have Twitch, please follow me on twitch.tv/Reezy Resells. If you don't have Twitch, sign up for Twitch and then go follow me on twitch.tv/Reezy Resells. Comment down below who you would like to see on the show. Thank you everybody for the super chats. I think Miggity Mike got a couple in while I was rapping. And I really appreciate it. Yeah. And I love freestyling, guys. I would love to be able to do that for you guys more often. I don't know how it will fit into the channel, but I would love to do it. It's honestly, it's one of my favorite things to do. So if you guys think that was interesting and you would love to have me rap while you are commenting what I should rap about, comment in the description of in the comments, not in the live chat, but in the comments of the video, comment and say, we want more Reezy rap. I would really appreciate that. Oh yeah, I'm doing a giveaway for a free 1-hour consultation. So, let me think how I can do this. I don't want to say comment more Reezy rap because I will skew the data. I want to actually get data from those of you that would like to see me rap more. Comment that down below. But if you would like to win a free 1-hour consultation, please, let's see. How should we do it, Wiley? Do you have any ideas? Does Wiley have any ideas? I'll take a drink of my beer and we'll see if we come up with an idea. How should we do it, Wiley? How should we do it? So here's what you got to do. I'm coming up with it right now. The step 1 is you got to follow me on Twitch. After that, you have to comment down below and say, happy 1-year anniversary, Reezy. That's it. That's it. Follow me on Twitch and then also say, congrats on 1 year, something like that. And if you are actually interested in seeing me rap more or think that could be interesting content, comment that also. But I will take the, I will run the randomizer to see who wins the comment. And I will be checking to see if you follow me on Twitch. So hopefully it matches up, or comment with your Twitch name in the comment so I can make sure it matches up. If you don't follow me on Twitch, you're not going to win. All right. All right. Alexander Ye is asking if I use gleam.io. Unfortunately, I do not know what that is. But yeah, hashtag Reezy real Reezy, the real Reezy. So yeah, Casey, to win the 1-hour consultation with me, all you need to do is comment down below. Congrats on 1 year, and also whether or not you would like me to rap more, and also follow me on Twitch. It would help to put your Twitch ID in your comment so that I can verify that that's actually you. Because if I can't verify that you also follow me on Twitch, then it's going to be difficult for me. And the more difficult it gets, the less likely I am to pick you as a winner. Even though it's randomized, you got to make it easy for me, guys. So it looks like, let me see, did I get some calls? I want to call someone back who got hit with the voicemail. Should I call one person back? Should I do it? Upscale Sales said go live in a few hours just to hang out. Maybe. But if you guys don't know, I have to go to the area in my house where I have this stuff set up to broadcast, so I'm isolated right now. It's 8:17. It's probably dinner time. Yes, I'm doing Twitch. I am doing the Twitch. Not that I know exactly what I should be doing on Twitch. Maybe I'll freestyle rap while I game. Maybe I'll just freestyle rap on Twitch, and that's my new Twitch deal. You can subscribe to me on Twitch and comment suggestions for me to rap. But otherwise, my initial idea on Twitch is I'll play the video games I used to play. Nintendo, SNES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, arcade games. I have an arcade in my house. So that'll work. Either way, just let me know what you guys want so that I can give it to you. That always helps me be better, right? Miggity Mike says that's what IG is for. I say you Twitch about board games, unique. I don't play board games so much. My Twitch name is Reezy Resells. It's twitch.tv/Reezy Resells. Let me see. This person called 3 times and didn't get through, so I'm going to call them back. We're going to do one more call. I'm calling them. So let's see. Let's see if they answer. You can't comment in the live chat. You have to comment in the comments section. Do you guys get it? Like right now, it won't work. You got to comment in the comments section. They're not answering. All right, I'm not that thirsty. Let's go on to the next one. This person didn't get through either. Let's call them back. Comment, Reezy sucks at rapping. Hello.
This person didn't get through either. Let's call them back.
Hello.
Hello?
You're live on Reezy Talks. Who's this?
What's up? It's Tyler again. Giger.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
I just called you back on accident.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
All right. Well, I guess we already talked, so we don't need to talk much. All right, on to the next one. Have a good night, Tyler.
Yeah, later, man.
Later. I'm 0 for 2, guys. I'm 0 for 2. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to call, so I'm not that thirsty. All right, guys. So thank you so much for being a part of the show. I really appreciate you guys, like I said before. And as always, comment down below all that stuff I said before. And if you guys have any ideas for me to do shows, who you would like to see on the show, leave VaynerMedia a voicemail. Okay, give me the number. I'll do it right now. I will rap a freestyle for VaynerMedia. Give me the number right now, Upscale Sales. And we're about to drop that VaynerMedia freestyle email. I'm doing it right now. You've inspired me, Josh. I believe your name is Josh, right? Right? Josh Hay, if I remember. Shout out to DJ Triumph, by the way, on SoundCloud, who sent me these beats and had facilitated. Because, we can't just pull out the Young Jeezy. We get that copyright strike. What is that number, Josh, for VaynerMedia? I'm about to leave him a voicemail right now. Hit me with the number real quick. This is going to be stupid. This video has been sponsored by Deschutes Fresh Squeezed IPA. All right, hold on. Let me call him. This is going to be funny. 212. Vision is getting slightly blurred. 228. 1365. Okay, here we go. It's busy. Are you guys calling right now too? Come on, guys. 212 228-1365. Can you leave the link to the review page, Wiley? All right. Well, it's busy, so I tried 2 times. Let's see if we got one more fresh beat on here. We gotta have one more fresh beat. So DJ Triumph sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 beats. So that one's, I'm not feeling that. This one's kind of tight. If you get over the vocal sample, it's kind of tight. Yo, either way, the number's busy, so I'm not calling. But that might be a good sign that I don't have to go all in, because that might be a bad choice and fast thought out. Either way, I'll rap even though I don't know what I'm going to rap about. Y'all have to give me ideas before I lose track. I'm going to have to grab the microphone and just bounce back, just like a trampoline or a bungee cord. I'm not mean, but I'm sort of coming through clean. I'm about to have to scream my calls like Gwen Stefani. Yo, I'll have to come through and make you call your mommy. Like I said, call your daddy, come through in a baby blue caddy. Y'all know I have to hit you up, just throw me the addy or the email. Your boy don't pay retail, cause that's full price, not full price. Yo, y'all know I'm dull nice shining. On the microphone, I'm bust through like Hyman, coming through like 5 men. Yo, the number 1 superstar, Mighty Mushroom, that's Corey, that's the homie. Y'all know me, I'm coming through, I'm rolling. Freestyling off of the top, y'all know it's not stolen. Yo, it's earned legally. Y'all been never seeing me, cause I'll hit you with the legalese. Even though I'm not Vietnamese, I'm Portuguese. Y'all know I could sort of squeeze through the cracks, even though I could rap. Yo, Samer Brax is back, coming onto the track. That's the samurai. Y'all know I don't lie. I'm about to hit you from the sky, cause the sky's falling. Y'all know my eyes all in, cause I seen the vision. Y'all know how I'm living. I'm coming through, I'm about to rippin', I'm about to slippin'. I'm coming through, I'm straight skipping, cause I'm so happy, I'm euphoric. Y'all know you adore it. I'm coming through, y'all know that I might score it and break it in half. Bolos, that's the math. Be on the lookout for your own epitaph. That's the words on your grave. Homies can never be saved. I'm coming through, bouncing around like I was at a rave. Y'all ever been to a silent rave? With the headphones, your landlord is happy. Y'all know I'm coming through just like Chappie, El Chapo from Mexico. Y'all know I'm freestyling, but I can't shoot free throws. I'm like Shaq. Yo, that was the Shaq attack. Don't step on the crack or you break your mama's back. That's a nursery rhyme. Yo, I had a couple minutes of time, but this is my show. I'm on my dough. Yo, I'm glad that you're listening, because I'm on the microphone right now. I'm kind of glistening. Yo, I hope you ain't missing the point, because the point is to do what you love to do and get straight to it. Roll like fluid. There is no try, only do. That's words from the mighty Yoda, fool. Or Bruce Lee. Y'all know that you can't do me, because I grab the microphone and I be on it smoothly. Yo, that's eBay's secret room. Y'all don't know what happened, so just go watch my YouTube. I be straight killing it. I hope that y'all feeling it. Y'all want me to call Obama? There's no hope. I'm not about to rap for the shroom, because that's when I was in high school and I would just sit in a room and stare at the ceiling. Y'all know how I'm feeling. I'll hit you like fishes, get you bitches. Now I'm reeling. Shout out to Paul Cantu, about to collab with that dude. That's some shit I made up. It's not true, but it could be, because I said it. It's in the universe. Now I'm ahead of it. That's the law of attraction. Freestyling. I'm all about maxifaction, making up kind of words because my vocabulary's lacking. Either way, I'm going to hit you on the back end. Keywords, private label, money is absurd, but we be doing it. Coming through, y'all know I get through in it. 1, 2, that's right, because I be screwing it, but it ain't slowed down. I'm about to speed it up. This ain't Texas, this is Cali. Y'all know I'm from Mexicali. I'm not really from Mexicali. I don't know why that just rhymed. So, anyways, that's it. That's the end of the show. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Do all that stuff I said before. But if you, more importantly than any of that stuff, if you guys want to see me rap more on YouTube, please comment about that, and that will help me know that I should do it more. But I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that we had a good time doing this show. It was fun. I got to answer some calls. I still can't believe I've been doing this for a whole year. Like, I never thought I would get to episode 52, and I did. So I guess you guys can kind of take a lesson from that. Like, you can do it, right? Like, it might seem like a lot, but you can do it. You just have to keep going. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, and continue onward. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Please smash the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell so you get notifications. And if you're an ultra homie, share the video on Facebook, on Twitter, wherever you can put the link. Share it with your grandma, share it with your auntie. Just share the video because that's what helps the channel grow the most. And I just want you guys to know that I couldn't do any of this without you and that I truly appreciate you. So until the next time, guys, if you ain't flipping, you slipping. Peace.